When I first saw Darwin Project at the Xbox conference at E3 last year, I was confused.
Let's move on to the next arena. Looks like he's gonna sneak in on the back window. Here we go. Shot in the back. That's one twice. Immortal's in trouble. Oh, that was gonna do the damage in the arrow to the belly. That's gonna be the win for Bloody Barrow. Bloody Barrow wins the round.
And then this happened to me when I played it over the weekend.
Here we have Tip Jean and Palomeo down to the fight. Tip Jean already hitting him twice and already connected with Hydra. Palomeo will connect twice back. Even if the odds 3 times, one shot, anyone's game. Palomeo making it all on. Oh, no! Palomeo with the first blood on the comeback victory. Holy dude, how do you feel?
I can't lie, that felt pretty amazing. Darwin Project is the newest kid on the Battle Royale block from developer Scavenger Studio that takes the genre down more of a Hunger Games path. Instead of a brutal 100-player fight to the death, this game narrows it down to 10 players and turns every encounter with other players into an exhausting and exhilarating battle to see who will be the last player standing. As a contestant, you must search the map for basic materials like wood to craft arrows or leather for boots that boost your speed and mask your trail. Additionally, the game features a constantly falling temperature meter that you have to monitor carefully. Ignore it for too long and the health will eventually drain. If a player doesn't kill you, the cold will. The good news is that you can use those same basic resources to make fires and coats to keep you warm, or pick up drinks like hot cups of coffee. Your main weapons are an axe and a bow and arrow. That's it. So upgrading your axe and crafting arrows is crucial. The combat takes a while to get used to, but landing a shot from your bow or a nicely timed axe swing definitely feels satisfying. The map will also have other randomly scattered pickups like med kits or electronics that help you craft special tools like shields, invisibility cloaks, or my personal favorite, turrets. I'm more of a defensive player, so I like the option to craft a shield and a turret for backup, or at the very least to serve as a slight distraction to the other player. Stumble across something in the world that an enemy player's already interacted with, like a chopped down tree, and you can inspect it to track them. Tracking grants you the advantage of being able to see the outline of a player's body. This lets you line up shots just as they round a corner, or you can just keep an eye on them so they can't flank you. You'll also be shown their health meter and exactly how far they are from you to know if it's worth tracking them down or just letting them go. It adds a heightened sense of tension that forces you to immediately switch up your playstyle and be more mindful of the areas you've already combed through. What makes Darwin Project even more unique is its show director feature. The show director essentially serves as the game show host for each match, commentating on each play and dishing out special abilities that directly impact the outcome of the match. The show director can close down zones on a timer and drop nukes to push out players to adjacent zones. The show director is given a bird's eye view of the entire map and the locations for each player to hopefully nudge them into each other. There are also other abilities to choose from, like electronic drops and even buffs to players, like healing or warming to reward a player after a hard-fought victory over another player. Or, if you're a corny show director, you can buff a preferred player to increase their odds of winning mid-fight. This is what sets Darwin Project apart. It introduces a human aspect to the game that requires friendly cooperation from both players and directors. I've experienced both fun and not so fun show directors. I encountered one who dished out basic math trivia before rewarding players after a fight and commentated each encounter like it was the World Cup.
Fish, we have official versus 2 other people. We have on the Palomeo.
I've also had salty directors who took my muted mic personally.
Hello there, number 6. Alrighty, guess we're done here. Goodbye, number 6.
And helped other players win at my expense. There's a deeper performative aspect to the game that can be fun if you're up for it, and sometimes it can even sway the odds in your favor. Some directors didn't mind my muted mic, but when I was able to talk to them and butter them up a bit, I definitely reaped the rewards later on. I've also seen show directors punish the bad behavior and reward the good. You're also able to vote on the performance of each game's show director, so hopefully there's an added incentive there to also not be a power-drunk jerk. During one match, a player threatened to rate the director with 1 star if they use the Gravity Storm ability that lowers the gravity in a specific zone. And when the final zone is closing in on you, one hit in the Gravity Storm can spell disaster, as you get flung deep into the cold. I also hate that feature, but come on y'all, there are better ways to communicate that to a person determining the outcome of the match that doesn't come off so childish. What makes the show director role even more fascinating is that it can be linked to a Mixer or Twitch account so that directors can leave certain decisions in the hands of the viewers. So if you're a jerk, then be extra weary of the wrath of the people. Be charming and maybe they'll bless you with a heal after a tough fight, like a sponsor in the Hunger Games. I've been playing this game since the closed alpha and it's great to see how far it's progressed. It's an ambitious game in an already competitive space, but it's trying some dope things. It's more welcoming to onlookers and even those who may want to dabble in shoutcasting or streaming. Even I got a bit into the show director role. I'll be playing a lot more of this game moving forward, especially once it opens up the option to team up with another player in duos. Darwin Project is available now for PC and Xbox One in early access, and Scavenger Studios says they're aiming for a summer 2018 launch.